Today, Dr. Shark would like to share some knowledge about papermaking. Before talking about papermaking, let's first take a look at plant fibers. What is a plant fiber? A plant fiber is a thick, fibrous tissue that is widely spread in seed-bearing plants. Plant fibers mainly provide mechanical support in the plants. It can be found in many places, such as the stems of the plants, the roots of small iris, and some other plants. The leaves of railing. There can be a strong tenacity fiber in the branches of mulberry. It can also be found very commonly in cotton. Not all plant fibers are the same, because of different locations in the plants. The plant fibers are mainly classified into two categories: the outer xylem fibers and xylem fibers. Some commonly seen plant fibers in our daily lives are seed fiber. It refers to the single-cell fibers that develop from the epidermal cells of the seed, such as capon. Bast fibers. It refers to single fibers or technical fibers that develop from the phloem of some plants. The most common one is linen. Leaf fibers. It refers to the technical fibers that developed from leaves or leaf sheaths, such as sisal and abaca. Fruit fiber. It refers to fiber acquired from the fruit of some plants, such as coconut fiber. Plant fibers can be used to make a lot of things. Textile products, which we use every day, such as quilts and pillows. We can find plant fibers inside them. It can also be used to make ropes. Plant fibers also contribute a great deal to environmental protection. The pots made with plant fibers not only are helpful to the growth of plants, but also can protect the plants in winter. We can also use plant fibers to replace plastic, to make environmental-friendly lunchboxes. Finally, let's talk about our today's hero, paper. The main raw material of paper is plant fiber. Do you know how paper is produced? In ancient times, our ancestors used a variety of objects to write with. A eunuch named Cai Lun of Eastern Han Dynasty was the improver of papermaking. At that time, Cai Lun learned from the experiences of his predecessors. He thought to use a wider range of raw materials to improve both the technique of papermaking and the quality of paper. Making paper widely accepted by people, Cai Lun first used bark to make paper. Bark is more abundant than linen. The production of paper would be dramatically increased using this. The lignin, pectin, and protein contained in bark are much higher than linen. Therefore, the process of degumming and pulping with bark would be much more challenging than with linen. That's why Cai Lun wanted to improve the technique of papermaking. During Western Han Dynasty, people adopted lime wash in the process of pulping. By Eastern Han Dynasty, plant ash was used in this process instead. Plant ash is of greater alkaline level, so that it could improve the quality of paper. Later in modern times, papermaking was spread and developed in the private sector. The main processes of papermaking in civil handmade paper mills: forming, pressing, and removing of the paper. In addition to the writing paper that we use most often, there are many different types of paper, such as rice paper for calligraphy and painting, brown paper that has great strength and tough, soft and absorbent toilet paper, crepe paper for handcraft, corrugated paper, and colorful paper jams, and so on. With today's advanced development of science and technology, we have developed a lot of new types of paper. The e-book launched by Amazon makes reading more and more convenient. Metals can also be made into paper by high-tech pressing and processing. US scientists have invented a nanometer paper. It is said to be harder than steel. Stone paper, which is made of basalt. It is said to be not only fireproof and waterproof, but also foldable and wear-resistant. It is known as the best paper in modern times.